Hey everyone. Okay, so there are a ton of directions on this slide. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to walk you through them. They're really not hard, but I know it can be kind of daunting to look at. So if you are a visual learner or you learn better if someone's telling you what to do verbally, then this is for you. So either you can listen to the video as you're working with your groups, or maybe your teacher will share it on the larger screen. Teachers, feel free to pause after each step and allow your students to complete each step before moving on if that is best for your class. Okay, so the first thing it asks you to do is to get into groups of 3 to 5. So you should go ahead and do that now. And once you have done that, then one group member is going to make a copy of these slides. So you're going to click here where it says these slides, and it's going to pull up a set of slides, and you are going to hit File, Make a Copy, Entire Presentation. Go ahead and do that now. So once I have my copy, I'm going to go back to the directions, and it says make your slides viewable to everyone in FCPS by clicking the blue share button and changing it from restricted to FCPS staff and students can view. So I'm going to go back to my copy of my slides and hit this blue share button. And then I'm going to go down to where it says restricted, and I'm going to change that to FCPS staff and students, and I'm going to hit done. So go ahead and do that now. The next step says, as a table group, choose one image from Pexels.com to work with. So you can either click on the link in the slide, or you can just type in Pexels.com, exactly how it's spelled there. And if you go to this website, you'll see there are tons of free stock photos on the site that you can play around with. So I'm going to choose this one right here, and you'll see I've opened that up. So I'm going to go back to my directions, and it says copy and paste the image onto slide 2. As a group, fill out the text box for slide 2. Okay, so I can go back to my Pexels.com and I can hit copy image, and then I'm going to go into slide 2 and I'm going to paste my image in there, and I'm going to just kind of reformat it to fit my needs. So go ahead and do that now. Once you have copied and pasted the image onto slide 2, it says as a group, fill out the text box for slide 2. So it has directions right here on the page where with information of what you should write on that slide. So go ahead and do that now. Once your group is finished filling out slide 2, you go back to Pexels.com and click this same image that your group selected. So I'm going to click the same image, and this time it says select the Edit in Canva button. So I'm going to go ahead and select this Edit in Canva button, and it is transferring that image to Canva for me. So now I have this open in Canva, which if you haven't used Canva before, there's so many things that Canva can do. But one of the things that we're going to be using it for today is you can use it to edit photos. Okay, so now I've done that step. If you need to pause, go ahead and pause and do that now. And then we're going to go on to step 8. It says click edit photo in the toolbar just above the photo. So I'm going to go up here to where it says edit photo. Oh, I already had it in edit photo. I think it actually opens it up to edit photo for you. But if you do what I just did, you can always go back to edit photo and you can click adjust and that is going to bring up like all of these different sliding scale things that you can edit in Canva. So go ahead and make sure you have your image opened in Canva. Oops. We already did step 9. So we clicked adjust, but if you ever are trying to find that editing box again, you can just go to edit photo and then click adjust, right? The next step says each group member should make changes to the color and lighting of the photo. You are all using the same image. You may want to assign group members to work with a specific color or lighting design so that your image edits are all varied and unique. So what we're doing here is we're kind of going to investigate the effect of editing the color and lighting on your mood. That's the ultimate goal here. Your mood or how you receive the photo as an audience. So it would be helpful if you each come up with a little bit different version of the photo so that you kind of have more to talk about. So in this case, I am using the photo with these like little pieces of paper or letters or whatever, right? So I'm going to start playing around a little bit and see how I can change up this image. So you'll see with the saturation, I can kind of play around with the coloring here a little bit. I can make it more saturated or I can make it less saturated with color. With the vibrance, a little bit different, but sort of similar, right? I can change up the shadows a little bit. I can change up the whites and how bright this is. I can change up the contrast of the lines. I can change up how light or dark it is. And if I go down here, let's see what this does. So I can make it clear or more blurry. I can make it super sharp or also kind of blurry. I don't know. And you might also want to consider the image you choose. So this one has a lot of white in it, which is cool, but also doesn't allow for a ton of, well, let's see, I can actually change the temperature up here, right? So I can change the color a little bit, which is interesting. So, the image you choose is also going to determine what the edits are going to kind of look like, right? So keep that in mind, and your group could play around with a couple of images before you select too, right? So you're going to play around with that. And then once you have made your adjustments, you're going to download your image to your computer and upload it to one of the edited image slides. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit share. So, well, I didn't really change it that much. You're obviously going to change it more, but you're going to hit share and then you're going to hit download, right? And once it comes up, you can hit this download button and it's going to go into my downloads folder, right? And then I can go back to my slides and I'm going to go with edited image 1 and I'm going to hit insert and I'm going to go to image, upload from computer, and I'm going to go to the download section and open up my newly edited file. Okay. So now I have the original and I have the edited one. And then I'm going to fill out my slide with how did, my mood or how did the image change? How did my perception of the image change as I changed the edits or as I edited the image? How did the color or the contrast or the lighting change my perception or my reaction to that image once I had edited it, right? So you're going to individually fill out that text box on the slide you uploaded your image to. Once you've done that, you can discuss each of your edited photos and feel free to add to or revise the notes on your slides as you discuss. So it's not a quiz. You can work together to add to each of those slides once you've each individually uploaded it and added some of your notes, right? And then we're going to add the link to your group slides to the discussion board post on Schoology, along with the names of all of your group members. So we want everybody to kind of be able to see your edits and see what you did and explore other people's work. So you're going to go ahead and add that to Schoology, and also so that you can earn credit for this activity. And that's really it. So thank you so much for watching.